Hello people, I'm Gregory Alba.
I'm JabyKoay.
And we're going to watch How Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice Should Have Ended.
Yes, from the channel How It Should Have Ended. I'm JabyKoay.
Excuse me?
I'm JabyKoay.
Why are you saying mean things? This was fun.
Anyway, How It Should Have Ended. Batman v Superman. This channel is amazing. If you guys haven't subscribed to them already, you should do it. I'm really interested in seeing this because,
Oh, you were saying how it should have ended the channel.
the movie.
No, but the channel's good. Then they should
Yeah.
subscribe to the channel how it
Yeah.
should have ended. Okay, I thought you were making a weird joke earlier that was being vicious.
Family.
Let's move on. You can't hear anything. Oh.
It's fine. It's fine.
Why did you say that name?
It's his mother's name!
Your mom's name's Martha.
Yes.
That's so wild. My mom's name's Martha.
Oh, no way.
Who knows? Well, this changes everything. You were like, hang out, go get some coffee.
Well, that was a really sudden change in attitude. But yeah, sure. I actually don't have a lot of friends.
Sweet.
You need to get everyone out of the building now. Oh, you think? Yes, that's why I'm calling. I mean, I was going to stay here and work, but since you've given us the go-ahead, I'm attacking the city, and it might not be safe up here. Look out, what is your deal? Excuse me. You've stolen something that doesn't belong to you. Who are you?
Are you saying you want to know my secret identity?
Batman. Maybe.
Tell me. Do you have insurance? You better.
Well, technically you hit me. Also, I just saw you murder a bunch of people, so kinda gonna have to take you in.
Oh, well then. Like a good butler, Alfred is there.
I've got you, Master Wayne.
Look.
Super tickled.
Gucci.
He used to do that to me all the time. Fucking hate it. Never liked it.
Listen to me. Tomatoes. Rotten tomatoes everywhere.
What the heck is happening right now? Well, here I am.
Bruce, you have to listen to me. Lex Luthor is behind everything.
Yes!
Kryptonite bullets.
Yes!
I win.
Exactly, why not that?
Yeah.
More kryptonite. Dodge.
What the? Oh.
Because I'm faster than a speeding bullet. I win. I love you.
No,
This is my world.
no, Clark, you can't.
You are my world.
It's so cliche. Don't fight the monster.
And I know what I have.
All right, guys, let's do this.
You were going to kill Superman?
He was gonna try. I sort of let him win. Oh, I beg to differ. I seem to remember you lying on the ground crying out for your mother. And what was her name again? Martha. I'm sorry. I need a minute.
I am so confused.
Our moms have the same name. He's really sensitive about it. Why did you say that name? Your mom isn't the only Martha in the world, dude. Your mom's name is like my mom's name.
Well, this is certainly not what I imagined hanging out with you two was going to be like.
Oh man, it's gonna be a while before I live this down, huh? Because you're Batman. What did you? Oh, does that make you mad? Are those fighting words?
Don't you start with me. Wouldn't want to have to break out the kryptonite.
You mean say Martha?
Why do you keep saying that name?
It's just too easy now.
I wish Doomsday did kill you.
That was really, really well done.
Yeah.
The bell cannot be unrung. He has found us. And he's coming. Ding 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 ding
I'm impressed.
Of course you're impressed.
I'm impressed. I've never seen one of his videos before, and I wasn't expecting it to be so.
Well, it's a team of people, and they're fantastic at what they do. And
Yeah.
I think what they're great at doing, obviously, is taking things that audiences are really saying
Or thinking.
yeah, putting it into like some type of like, I don't know the word for it, not Family Guy, but you know, like this kind of a Comedy Central vibe to it.
Well, yeah, I mean, in improv, as you already know, when you're in a situation, you see something weird, you're supposed to call out the obvious thing, and that's what they're doing, is they're taking these scenes and they're just calling out the most obvious thing that everyone else would be pointing out if they were in that situation.
Yeah, exactly. I love the part when Bruce Wayne's calling Jack.
He's telling get everyone to get out of the building.
I was wondering, like, what are they all doing?
Why are we still at work?
Yeah, okay, we can go now.
That whole jelly bean thing. How'd you feel about that in the movie? The jelly bean moment, or the Jolly Rancher moment?
The Jolly Rancher moment was probably the most powerful moment in the whole movie.
Are you being serious right now?
It really showed the evil, seductive side of Lex Luthor.
Well, I can't tell if you're being sarcastic.
It was like he's willing to do this with a man. You know, it wasn't like it's kind of like when Javier Bardem was, you know, touching James Bond's legs in Skyfall. You know,
that was an uncomfortable moment.
Yeah, just like that moment. Zack Snyder knew exactly what he was doing. You know what I hated about that Flash sequence? Bruce Wayne starts off like he's having this dream, right?
Yeah.
And then he wakes up from that dream to find the Flash yelling things about Lois and stuff at him.
Yeah.
And then he wakes up from that.
Like an Inception style thing.
Right, but here's the problem. Those things are all supposed to really happen in the future. So, does that make Bruce Wayne, like, capable of predicting the future suddenly?
He's not predicting the future. Flash spoke to him in his dream.
And then showed him, like, the first dream, too?
Yeah.
That's what you got from it. That's that Flash made him think he was dreaming.
It doesn't make a fucking bit of sense, but that's what happened. This Flash was just giving him visions.
No, you're wrong.
Why am I wrong?
Look at the order of events. He's having the dream about Darkseid or something like that. He wakes up from that dream and to find the Flash talking to him. Then he wakes up from that in the same spot. So he was dreaming about the Flash.
Okay.
So the Flash didn't give him those visions unless the Flash entered his dreams.
In no instance in the comic books am I aware of Batman being clairvoyant ever. So I'm pretty sure the Flash was giving him those dreams.
I just don't think the writers thought that through, how the double dream sequence will not make any sense.
This also goes back to the inherent issues with Superman at large. It's just too amazing that none of the things that happen in the movie really make sense.
I found this Superman to be a million times more charming than the Superman that we have gotten from Man of Steel and Batman.
Yeah, I can't argue there. I am still kind of stuck on the bullets, the kryptonite bullets.
Yeah,
it's
I understand.
Like, Batman knows how powerful Superman is. Why was he shooting at him with anything other than kryptonite, ever?
I actually didn't ever think of that. I don't know why.
I can't tell if you're joking with me.
No, I'm being serious.
Oh, okay.
I can never tell. And I don't know. I don't know why this is the first time I'm hearing this. I feel like, well, yeah, it's so obvious. A lot of people should have told me before.
Are you joking?
No, why do you say that?
Because I can't tell with you. I can't tell. I feel like you're really good at fucking with me or you're being serious.
No, I'm totally serious right now. But I've never heard that before. Wow. This movie just gets stupider.
It's pretty bad.
It's pretty bad. I was pretty gentle on it when I first reviewed it, even though people thought I was being nitpicky. The more I look back, it's just not a good film. It is not a good... It's like, sure, Batman's cool. It's just not a good film, though.
With Batman going in and charging in would have made Batman so much more interesting as a superhero, because in the film he was just on the sideline.
Yeah.
The whole time, like, yeah, do your thing, guys. Superman and Wonder Woman, fight them, fight Doomsday.
Well, he did lure them over to the city.
And the stupid thing with the spear. So Amy Adams drops it in the thing.
Yeah.
And then goes to get it back out. It's like, why did you even do that? And then what's his name shows up in the cartoon, with the thing, and he's like, no, I'm not part of this. He chucks it and takes off.
And the whole thing about Superman dying.
Yeah.
Who's gonna buy that? I've read articles on it, like, what a bold ending to go with, Superman dying, and I'm like, I never bought it for a single moment that he was gonna stay dead.
In this?
Yeah, Batman v Superman.
Okay. Well, I mean, it doesn't stay in the comics. He comes back.
Yeah, I know, but still, like the way it ended, people thought it was. There are people like making articles about how it's like a bold ending to go with, when it's really not.
The issue isn't him dying. The issue is how they handled him dying. It's just the execution was awful. That's all. I mean, it was already it was a noise fest of clusterfuck and rocks and this and that, and then he goes and does that, and it's like, really, dude? Come on.
Seriously, my biggest issue with that film, my number one issue, there was literally zero reason for them to fight. There was no reason for them to fight at all.
Hey, there was a 1% chance Superman could have been the enemy. That's enough.
That's
of a
enough.
reason.
Wow, Batman must be just murdering everyone he sees. When Superman shows up in Batman's arena, Superman, all he had to do was just keep his distance and explain what's going on. Like, hey, my mom's been kidnapped. Lex has been setting all this up. We just gotta work together. My mom's name's Martha. Holy shit, that's my mom's name.
Yeah.
Let's work together.
Yeah.
That's all it could have been. And then instead it's like Superman, I don't know, got his like feelings hurt or something, and was like, fuck this guy, I'm just gonna fight him.
Wait, didn't he have to fight him to get his mom back?
He had to kill the Batman and bring the Batman's head back.
But his whole thing was we got to work together.
Yeah.
And you're right. Like he could have just been floating around Batman like this,
Yeah.
going, "Hey, no, don't. Yeah, you
Yeah.
can't touch me because I'm awesome. So here's what's up."
Yeah, it's that simple.
But then there wouldn't have been visual effects.
It was so simple. You hear Batman versus Superman. That's all I wanted to see. Like, hey guys, hate to say it, but Civil War does prove that you could have done this right.
If they had just focused on that, like you said, just focused on that.
Yeah.
Batman versus Superman, and not got caught up in Wonder Woman and the Justice League. If they just focused on that and it was a half hour shorter, or even 45 minutes shorter, I think the movie would have been much, much better.
For this video, I'm wearing a Deadpool shirt and he's wearing a Spider-Man shirt. Because we know how you DC fans can be. The hardcore ones.
That's how we support DC.
They're going to be so mad at us right now. I could sit here and say, I really like DC. I think DC, Batman's my favorite comic book hero of all time. Nightwing's my second favorite.
Yeah.
I do like the Marvel movies more than the DC movies, and now I'm wearing a Deadpool shirt. Spider-Man was in Civil War. Those movies know how to do it right. End of story.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I kind of checked out halfway through what you were saying.
Listen, you should subscribe to How It Should Have Ended immediately. Do it now. It'll be worth everyone's time. Everyone's time. Best channel out there. One of them. Listen, guys, if you're new to the channel, you can subscribe today and become a reject. Yeah, it'll be cool. We can boogie. JabyKoay has a channel, the JabyKoay channel, where he primarily does, reviews, reactions based off Indian videos.
Not just Indian videos.
Primarily.
It's not primarily.
Primarily.
It's a lot. It's quite a lot. There's a heavy emphasis of Indian content, but I still do a lot of American stuff.
Because Bollywood is where it's at, people. They're bigger than Hollywood.
It's more than Bollywood, but yes.
It's more than Bollywood.
Well, India's got different film industries. It's complicated.
Yeah, like relationships. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter. You can follow Jaby there too.
Instagram and Twitter, yes.
And I have a Facebook page, Real Rejects.
I have a Facebook page. Follow Jaby.
Yeah, and to all the women out there who watch this channel,
I am single. I beat you to the punch. Is that what you were going to say? Okay, he wasn't going to say it.
I was going to say,
Take two.
for them to stop contacting me so much.
Oh.
Because I'm getting bombarded these days with constant female fans. All the time messaging me.
Yeah, leave him alone and come over to Jaby's channel. I'll welcome you.
I'm lying. That is not close at all to what's really happening in my actual life.
Am I not supposed to hear what you just said? Because I heard everything you just said.
Don't be so coy.